Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Friday, May 17th. So it's payday for me, so I am going to do a cash envelope stuffing video for you guys for the third week of May. I'm going to use my cash envelope sticker kit from my Etsy shop, Morey Designs. And I just lay these down right on the top header of my Erin Condren coiled notebook. And I thought of something really fun. I have not ordered my new life planner, the 2019-2020 that Erin Condren came out with. I think it was May 6th is when that release was. I have not yet ordered mine, mainly because I am undecided as to if I want to go with the traditional coiled life planner or if I want to try the binder. I'm kind of at a toss-up between the two, so I'm not sure yet. I don't know what I want to do. So if you guys have any recommendations on which one you liked better or benefits to each one, I would really appreciate hearing them. Just leave the comments down below. But I'm just kind of undecided yet. But anyways, where I was going with that is I thought it would be really fun to do a kind of like a shop with me video, with me picking out my Erin Condren planner and then kind of personalizing it and any accessories that I'm gonna get. But I thought that would be a really fun and different kind of video, so stay tuned for that. I think I'm gonna do that within the next couple days so that I can get my planner ordered. So we will go ahead and get started here. So I'm gonna start with my credit cards as usual. And I'm just going to write all of these in while I'm at it. Credit card and car. So the only other one that I personalize here is the car. Car and credit cards. So I'm going to start with the credit cards category. And lay that down. I think I'm going to start in a little farther this time. Then I'm going to use my Erin Condren. These are the dual tip markers. It has a thicker tip on that side and then a thinner on the opposite side. So I really like these. I have a whole pen jar or a pen holder full of them. So I really love them. Okay, oh, and you know what? Hold on, I have to grab something. Okay, I had to grab my petite planner here. I use this, I've showed this before, but I use this to kind of figure out all of my expenses for each week, what I need to put towards everything. So I use this as a cheat sheet. So it works really well. Okay, so with credit cards, we're going to start with Apple, per usual, which the weekly amount for Apple is $6.75. And then the only other one is Capital One, because as most of you know, last month I paid off my Walmart credit card, so that was super exciting. So now I'm just left with these two for credit cards. So we'll do, trying to decide if I want to do the totals in a different color. I think I will. We'll do this lavender-ish color. Okay, so our totals for credit card is going to be $46.75. Okay, the next one category that we'll do is debts, which for me, this basically is just for one oh, I cannot even think what it's called right now, a personal loan that I have through Western Federal. And the weekly amount on this one is $56.75. So that puts that total at $56.75. And then the next one is going to be car. So for the car, for me, I do my car insurance and then my car payment. So car insurance is $20 a week. And then my car payment is $153 a week. And now, I will tell you guys, as I'm sure a lot of you are curious, I posted a video last week sometime wanting advice and input from you guys, as I wasn't quite sure what to do with my debt snowball. So ever since I paid off my Walmart credit card in April, I now have a new debt snowball to start working on, and I wasn't sure, let me grab my, so I wasn't sure if I wanted to start working on, I'm trying to figure out where I put it here, my next smallest debt, which would be my Western Federal. I cannot find where I put that at. Or if I wanted to put it towards my car. Okay, seriously, this is driving me crazy. Let's see if it's in here. Had a May debt somewhere. Anyways, we'll just go with this. So, Western Federal would have been my next smallest one with a balance of $3,911, and then Capital One would have been next with $4,194, and then my car payment is in here. But as you can see, the interest rates, there's a huge difference between this credit card, this Capital One credit card, and even say this personal loan, and then obviously the personal loan to my car payment. So I was debating on putting my extra snowball money to my car so that I could get it paid down quicker and then be able to either trade it in or sell it to get something that had a significantly less minimum payment, or if I should do the Western Federal or the Capital One. And I would say about 85% of you guys said that I should work on the credit cards and actually start with the Capital One, even though it's a higher balance, but because there's such a big difference between the interest rate between these two, work on Capital One, and then once that one gets paid off, then move to Western Federal, and then once both of those are done, then move to the car. So I think that that is what I am going to do. I got a ton of input from you guys and really good solid advice and just different things that I didn't even think of. So I'm so happy that I posted that video asking for advice, because you guys really opened my eyes to things that I didn't even see or realize. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put my extra snowball toward the Capital One credit card, which is this one, and then once that one is paid off, I'll be able to move toward Western Federal, and hopefully it won't take me very long to get either one of those finished. I'm thinking that I'm able to put about maybe 1,000, I know 1,000 for sure, but maybe even 1,200 toward that snowball every month. So hopefully it won't, as long as everything goes as planned, which doesn't always happen, but hopefully it won't take too terribly long for me to get that Capital One paid off and then be able to move on to the Western Federal loan. So that's what I decided to do with there. I thought I'd just give you guys a quick update for those of you who watched that video or commented and gave me your advice. So again, thank you guys so much for that. Okay, so moving on now to my actual cash envelopes. So, so the ones that I am pulling out money for. So I'm going to start with gas, which is $50 a week. Groceries, I do $75. Spending gets $40. Cell phone is at $35. And my daughter's tumbling is $20. My daughter's tumbling recital is in a few weeks, so she's really excited about that. It's always so fun to go and watch them and see all of their, how all of their hard work has paid off throughout the year. Okay, so we'll add these totals up. So $220 will be my expenses total for the week. And then we will grab my sinking fund sticker. Alright, so for sinking funds, we will start with car maintenance. And I'm so excited. So, I've had this car maintenance envelope for, I think like, since about January, maybe the second week of January. So it's getting pretty full. And I found a lady that lives in my town that does car detailing on the side, and I've never had my car detailed by anyone other than myself, ever. And she's having a special, so I made an appointment with her, and I'm gonna drop my car off tomorrow to get it detailed, and I'm so excited. It is so dirty on the inside. Just, you know, I live in the northwest, I live in north central, and, or in the Midwest, and it's just, you know, with all the snow and then the mud from the spring and the snow melting and 3 kids getting in and out of there multiple times a day, it just gets so dirty, and I just don't have the time to clean it out. So I am so excited to be able to take the money out of this car maintenance, take a little bit of it out of there, and be able to get my car detailed. And it's not really going to put a dent in that envelope at all. But even if it would, that is exactly what that envelope is for. So I'm really excited about that. Okay, so for car maintenance gets $12, personal care gets $8, and then next we have medical, which gets $5, gifts, we do $10, kids is $15. And for kids, for this kids envelope, I'm really excited to use that for school supplies come August or July, probably August, whenever I do my school supply shopping. So that envelope will come in really handy for then. And then, you know, maybe even if I need more, maybe even I would take it out of gifts as well. Christmas is $20, and then Sam's Club is also $20. So this, I think, totally off subject, but this I think would be a good thing for the binder. Having the binder planner is writing right on the coil. You know, with the binders you can take the pages out and write what you need to and then put them back in, and you don't have to struggle writing on the coil of the planner. So that is one benefit of the binder opposed to the coils. So we'll add this category up, 15, 20, and 20. So we're at 90. Alright, so I just grabbed this little heart checklist sticker out of my sticker binder. And I will lay this down so we can start writing out our totals. Okay, so first I am going to take these three totals here, and that's going to be my transfer total that I transfer into Capital One 360. So that's $276.25. Okay, and then cash, so that's going to be these two amounts here, which is $310. So that's what I need to take out of the bank, which I actually already did that. And then we're going to total up those two amounts. That way I know exactly how much I had in expenses, sinking funds, and all of that. So that's $586.25. And then next we'll move down here. Oops, spelled income wrong. So my income total for the week was $637. So now we'll figure out what is going to go to my debt snowball. So we'll take that amount, subtract it from that amount, which is $50.75. And now, so I'll put this into a separate account and then save it just as the other week, save it till the end of the month, and then I'll use that plus whatever income I have left over from Etsy and YouTube that didn't go to business expenses. I'll also roll that into that account, and then all of that will go towards paying off my next snowball, which, like I said, is going to be my Capital One credit card. So that is how I do my snowball. So I will go ahead here and get my cash all laid out. Okay, got the envelopes out, and then we'll just lay out my cash. Okay, and we'll get started. So the first one is gas. I have nothing in gas, so we will add $50 into that envelope. And my gas, or my car, has been taking pretty much $50 a week, so I'm going to leave it at that amount until it goes down or goes up or does something. So I'm just going to take out my receipts there. Groceries, I have some money left over. We have a lot of ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, $15 left over for groceries. I'm going to add 75, so we'll do a 50, 75, and then along with the 15 that I already have in there. So we'll get all of that put away. Some people put their extra money left over in their expenses envelopes. to their debt snowball, which is what Dave Ramsey suggests, but I do not do that. I just leave it in there, roll it over for the next week. Next is spending, which also has some left over. Get these bills flipped around so they're all going the right way. So we have $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6 left over in spending. So we'll add 40 to my spending envelope, which will put it at 46. Next is cell phone. So we have 20, 35 in there already, so we'll add another 35, which will put us at 70. Tumbling is next. So there is currently $40 in tumbling. We'll add another 20, which will put us at 60. So now we are down to sinking funds, which all of my sinking funds have trackers on the back. It just makes it easier to be able to glance at the back and know how much I have in there. So like I said, my car maintenance envelope is pretty full, and actually I might trade it out. I see I have a lot of 10s in there. I might trade some out for like a 50 or something, but we'll do this first. And I'm also going to grab my wet erase marker. So my Erin Condren wet erase marker is what I use to write on my tracker here. So last week I had $216, so that should be what is in here right now. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 120, 140, 160, 70, 80, 92, 210, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 216 is what we have. And then I'm adding 12. So 10, 11, 12. So we should be at 228 then. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 92, 210, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Now, I'm going to change some of this out so the envelope isn't so big. I'm going to leave the 20s alone. I'm going to change out the 10s. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And I'm going to take the 50 out of the gas envelope and put that $50 in 10s in there. And then, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, I'm going to leave the rest alone. But we got some of it changed out, that way it's not getting so thick. Okay, so car maintenance. So today is the 17th. And I am adding in 12, which puts our total to 228. And then like I said, tomorrow I am going to be using some of this envelope to get my car detailed. So I'm so excited about that. Okay, next is personal care. I did get the boys' haircuts the other day, so I took out $30 for that. So there should just be $2 left in here, which there is. And then I'm going to add 8 to that. So 5, 6, 7, 8. So we now have $10 in personal care. Their school program was yesterday, so I wanted to get their haircuts before that as they were looking pretty shaggy. Okay, so $10 in personal care. Medical, last week we had 5, and there is just 5 in there. So we'll add another 5. And get that one written down. So that one is at 10. Next is gifts. Last week was at 70. So we have 50, 60, 70. We'll add another 10, which will put us at 80. Kids last week was at 50. So we have 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. We'll add 15 to that. So we will now be at 65. Then down to the last two. Christmas last week was at 200. 20, 40, 60, 81. 20, 40, 60, 82. We'll add another 20. That'll put Christmas at 220. And this is probably the sinking fund that I am most excited about. Because when it gets closer to Christmas, I will be able to take this money and buy Christmas gifts. Okay, and last we have Sam's Club. So this one last week was at 80. So we'll make sure that's still in there. 20, 40, 60, 80. Adding another 20, so that one will increase to 1,000. I wish. Increase to 100. My marker died. Hold on. We'll just use this pink one. Okay. So added 20, so Sam's Club is at 100. Okay, so I got all of the envelopes stuffed. I will get these put back into their spots. I say this every time, but I keep gas, spending, groceries, and then also kids, gifts, and personal care in my billfold. And I take those with me everywhere I go, and then the other ones I just keep at home until I need them. But that is it. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a good weekend, a good night, a good day, a good week, whenever you're watching this video. And I will catch you guys in my next one. Bye!